All right. Morning. Seems all right. All right, so pound yen is currently bearish. Opened the week with a little gap. And pushing down towards this daily support right here. Around 192.6.7 area. One sec. There we go. All right. So yeah, pound yen is bearish. I did not think we would be back in this range. Hopefully we don't close back below 192.7. If we do, then we'll be back in this consolidation area that we've been in for the past week and a bit, and then we'll potentially get a further pullback. Maybe down to this weekly support, but 500 pips back down into the 180s. Hopefully not. I do believe pound yen is bearish, although this weekly candle closing below this weekly resistance was not a good look for the buyers. But we'll see if the daily continues bullish structure and then we get a weekly wick fill, and then potentially we continue up to the next weekly resistance at 198.5. So with the daily currently being bearish, I'm looking for a retest of maybe 192.3, or if this support forms here and we break this previous high, then maybe retracement and then we continue bullish on pound yen. But for now, I saw no moves during London session. It was just ranging. It wasn't very pretty at all, but it looks like we're pushing up. We failed to break support at 192.8, and there we're pushing up. So a nice continuation pattern. This could actually been an entry here, but we do have a resistance along 193.3. So yeah, probably not the best entry, especially with these wicks to the left. If it was a clean range above, then possibly yeah, but yeah, no, honestly not like this. But I do like this continuation pattern. It is for me a signal that price might be continuing up. So for any buyers, I'm going to wait for a closure above 193.57 and then take some buyers up on pound yen, but I think it might be a long wait. But yeah, this consolidation down here, we're going to need a good breakout. The daily flip bullish, we continue pushing up. Did it break? Yeah, it broke Friday's high ages ago. But yeah, I think pound yen will continue bullish. So we'll see how that goes. Now gold woke up to a nice gap up on gold. Well, I did see it yesterday during Asian session, I don't trade during Asian session, and it gapped up. We had a little push up and did expect this wick to get filled, maybe not straight away, but it did get filled pretty much straight away. Well, a couple hours after the market opened, We dropped down. How big was this drop? So from the candle flip, 130 pips, not bad. So gold obviously right now is bullish. We made new highs straight away during Asian session. So now I'm just gonna have to wait for structure to get into anything on gold. I mean, there's no 4-hour resistance. Possibly, yeah, this isn't a resistance. But until this candle closes bearish, and obviously we have a 4-hour resistance here at 31.22, and then I'll be looking for a support to form and then continue up. But right now it's just waiting for some type of structure. So we do have a 30-minute resistance at 31.24, 25, and then a support. Use this area because we've tapped into it, closed above. So 31.15, and I'll just wait for a breakout. So I was, before the stream, I was looking at potential buys right here, but by the time I saw this support form, then I saw this candle push up, but I saw it after it had already pushed up, so I didn't want to get in too late. You know, it wasn't a FOMO trade going down, but then it did push up, didn't quite reach resistance, and then it came all the way back down. But I think this trade would have been good for at least 30 pips. Oh look, so 48 pips. Did catch some buys this morning at so I saw this 6:30 candle, didn't really like the way it closed, so left this next one at 7. I don't really like taking trades at 7, like as soon as 7 o'clock hits, to me I always get faked out. So yeah, we had this 7 o'clock candle push up. I think Benny said he caught this trade this morning. We came back down, formed a continuation pattern, and I got in here expecting at least this wick fill. Closed some at 30 pips, like 32 pips, 8%, and then closed my runner at about 22 pips. But if I did let it run to break even, I would have definitely been stopped out. And even if I had my stop loss, right under this candle here, so even that would have been hit if I'd left it. Gold, especially at these all-time highs, I like to be in and out. I'm not trying to hold for too long and try push it and be greedy, especially when it's already moved. How many pips had it moved since it opened? 310 pips. I'm not going to be greedy and ask it to move, you know, expect it to move 500 pips. But yeah, it was a good, very good push up. Very good push up. So now just waiting for structure, see if NY can catch some of this, catch some of these all-time highs as well. But good morning everyone. I think I said good morning, I was in the chat. Yeehaw, Anna, Benny, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon even. Back to normal 4-hour candles. I'm so happy. You don't understand. I don't think you guys understand that 3 weeks is just very confusing. Rosie, what's up? Not very nice at all. Anyone catch any trades this morning? I know pound yen was not looking very nice for anything. I knew I was gonna have to wait to get out of this range for pound yen, but gold, if you caught gold early enough, it was nice. It's just we had some seriously long bottom wicks all morning. Look at this, it's crazy. Crazy push up. But maybe get some pound yen buys. Maybe some gold sells. I'd rather gold buys though, to be honest. But I don't know. Preferably a support forms to push up. Because I'd rather take that than the breakout, to be honest. Because with a breakout, at least with a support forms, we can target this resistance. We know kind of how far, and if it goes further, it's good. But when you break the high, you know, gold has been making a high and then pulling back, making a high and then pulling back. So I want to see a good push. Lots of wicks on gold. Facts, facts, facts. Very wicky. What's the 15 looking like? Yeah, look, wick, 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 wick. We've got these bottom wicks. It's not very nice. Not nice at all. Oh, sorry, I had a little cough there. GJ, it's moving. GJ had quite a drop. Do you know what it did? It really did. I did not expect pound yen to be down here, honestly. It has been quite a drop. Sorry. Even closing below this weekly resistance and daily resistance, I didn't really expect it because it's been quite bullish. Okay, but yeah, it's had quite a pullback. You're right. Nice little drop and engulfing. So, but if we can stay above this support, I think pound yen can flip bullish and continue back up. Like this 4 hours looking good to retrace. If we don't get a retest of 193.75, I think we keep pushing up. Or if we stay below and sort of come into just this wicky area, then pound yen might continue bearish. So we'll see. Thought I was creating some structure. Candle's closed in an hour instead of 10 minutes like it has been. Let's see if we can get this closure above and then a retracement. Man, something in my throat, not nice. I wonder if that guy's still holding GJ sells. Oh yeah. Last week, right? At, what was it, 195 he was in. I mean, if he's a swing trader, you're gonna have a big stop loss. I don't know how big stop losses are for swing traders, but I mean, if he's in at 195 and we pushed up to nearly 196, it's 100 pip stop loss. I mean, if he's got a 100 pip stop loss, he's up 150 pips now. Probably got to 300 pips, no, 200 pips. But yeah, it's not for me. Pound yen. What are you thinking, guys? Pound yen buys? How do we like it? It's a better setup than gold right now. Gold ain't really doing much. Just chilling in this range. But look at that push up. Impulse entry on GJ was perfect. It did look good. Considering how much it's moved up, it was a nice push. We're up to 24 pips. No, but it does look good. Hopefully we get a closure above. Only thing, stop loss is huge. Stop loss is massive. You like the buys? I do like the buys too. I just don't like the stop loss. That's what I don't like. I like the buys on gold as well. If gold closed above this resistance in the next 2 minutes, I'd be in some gold buys too. Because we have clean, well, it's not a clean range because of this wick to the left, but we do have a nice range back up to the resistance. The next resistance, so 60 pips. Yeah, I like it for sure. Again, don't really like the stop loss, 56 pips. I think if I can take an entry candle low for a stop loss, that's not too bad. Big stop losses these days. This morning wasn't bad actually. This morning was about 23, 24 pips. Yeah, okay, 25. It's about 25 pips, which is nice. Entry candle low. Actually did come down very close to my stop loss and then push back up. You know, gold likes to swing. Okay, it doesn't look like we'll get the closure above on pounds yen. Maybe on gold. It's just the stop loss is massive. 15-minute stops. So we've got a high, then a low, now a higher low. Let's see what kind of stop loss we get on the entry candle or this 1 o'clock candle. You want to give us a bottom wick first? Give us a bottom wick. Alright, if we get a decent bottom wick, maybe a retest of 31.18, and then we flip. I'm going to take the break of this high. So I don't really like this 15-minute resistance, but yeah, I'm not going to do it. Just because this 15-minute resistance is here, even though I don't use those key levels, just the structure of it. If we closed above the 30-minute and the 15 as well, I would like it more. But I don't like the fact that we've got these long wicks to the left and a resistance right in the middle of these 30-minute wicks. So, you know, I'm not going to rush into anything. Better safe than sorry. Rushing into an entry. Because to me, this is a bit of a warning. And he says I wouldn't have taken it. Okay, good. Then I feel better about it. I don't feel like I've missed something. A 30-minute does look good, but the 15-minute does not. It's still like, it's like trading inside this range. Yeah. In the previous 1 hour, we've got this long top wick. We barely filled any of it. Yeah, I'll wait for the clean setups. And pound yen, what are we doing here? I wouldn't mind if this candle closes above, not too far, but if this candle closes above the resistance, I'm definitely getting in some buys. and also should have a shorter stop loss. Stop loss shouldn't be so big. What you guys' thoughts on the markets today? Are you bullish on pound yen, bullish on gold, bearish on pound yen, bearish on gold? I don't really see gold sells just yet. Maybe a retest of this resistance and then some sells, but I don't see the gold sells just yet. Alright, we're pushing up. Don't just do the move gold. Didn't think you would. 16 pip stop loss. Gold looks way better on M30, of course. That's the reason I use the 30-minute time frame and not the 15, because with the 15 you just have so many levels. If I was going to mark my support and resistance on a 15-minute time frame, I'll be doing it every 5 minutes. I'll be like, alright, resistance there, support there, support there, support there, resistance here, resistance here. It's just constantly creating levels. There's the 30-minute, you got to wait a little bit longer. You know, I think you get a lot of fake outs on a 15-minute as well. That's what I found anyway, that I've been faked out a lot. So if anything, you just use the 15 to help create a picture, but not actually as a confirmation. Okay, Benny said you're bullish on both. Okay, GJ buys, gold sells later. Okay, so you're thinking maybe a gold sell-off? Or maybe not a whole sell-off. How far is gold gonna go up? It'd be good if it fills this wick. We've got this uptrend structure, so we could fill this wick. 32 pips away. Okay, pound yen respected that resistance. So if we get a resistance formed on pound yen now, we might actually sell back down. If we don't break this last one, then the daily is going to stay bearish. See how the 4-hour candle closes. But we could be getting a 4-hour support, and then the next 4-hour, if it respects the high, we get a resistance and we sell back down. Caswell, what's up? What's happening? We're back, man, back with the same 4-hour candles. Finally. I guess you'll wait for a closure above resistance on gold. Yeah, at this point, yeah. Like I was thinking about a closure above this resistance here at 3118.5, but you know, this rejection wick to the left, and then the 15-minute, we still had downtrend structure on the 15. So that's kind of what put me off. What put me off, but look, it's moving nicely. It's moving nice. Still bullish on gold. But yeah, I don't mind waiting for a closure above. See what gold does at this resistance. I don't really want to play in this range. Look at that, 50 pips. Would have been a nice buy though. Entry candle low as a stop loss, 13 pips, nope, 15 pips. Current candle was a perfect entry, to be honest. Yeah, I did speak about it. I did say before this candle closed, if it closed above, but when I dropped down to the 15, I just didn't like this resistance here along with these rejection wicks. That's really what put me off, you know, which is a shame. It was a nice move. But you know, there'll be more moves. Okay, GJ pushing back down. Now if we close back below this resistance, and this is a fake out, and I think we get some sells on pound yen, we might actually break this support. Now we've seen this before. We've got strong support and prices bouncing off of it, and then it finally breaks and it drops down. I think it was it around here? No, there. Had that with the resistance here. I can't remember where it was. I know it's happened recently. But let's see if that was just a fake out on pound yen. Gold's filling the wick. Another thing that put me off as well is this 1 hour candle. Even though it still closed bullish, you've got this long bottom wick, kind of like a rejection candle, rejecting the support. It still didn't really push up much in this wick. gold is still maintaining this uptrend structure. Got the high, higher low, higher low. Alright, how far is gold gonna go? Did we feel that wick? Pretty much. Gold is moving. Might get that closure above. Damn. That was a crazy pullback. Wow. Last day of the month too. Last day of the month, so we'll see how this monthly candle closes as well. This monthly candle must be massive. Wow. How big is this monthly candle? So it's 2,488 pips. So call it 2,490 pips. Crazy, right? Crazy. Imagine trading on a monthly time frame. Will you guys hold a trade for a month? It's at the beginning of the month, just hit buy and just hold. And close it on the 31st. Couldn't do that. I don't think I'll get sleep the whole month. I'll be up watching the charts. But I mean, by the time you're 2,000 pips up, even if you lost a couple hundred, you wouldn't be too worried. Just add positions. Nuts. Gold, man, that was like a 30 pip pullback. Filled the wick again. Pound yen's pushing up. Not really feeling the indecisiveness on pound yen right now though. bearish. Just a waiting game. But if you can get a closure above, I definitely. It's just the stop losses as well. Stop losses are really massive. Massive stop losses. Okay, GJ's going back up. Maybe we're just making a bottom wick. So yeah, closure above and the buys are still valid. How big is the stop loss now? 30 pips. If we can stay, if we don't push too far up above this resistance, have a 30 pip stop loss, just over 30 pips. This gold structure, man, it still looks very bullish. Still looks very bullish. What I'm just thinking is, even though gold is so bullish, I am still thinking monthly sell-off, end of the month sell-off, just to get a nice monthly top wick, people taking profits. No, it's payday today for most of the world. End of the month. So the sell-off idea is more, it's more based on psychology than technicals. Sentimental. Or gold could fly at the end of the month. Let's see how last month candle ended. Oof. So we had a massive pullback. Well, not even massive pullback. Not to say this was the end of the month, but that pullback did leave a massive monthly candle top wick. So what I'm gonna do, let's look at how last month closed. February 28th. So Feb 28th, we did indeed have a bit of a sell-off, but it looks like it was happening anyway. From the Tuesday, we were just dropping. So let's say this looks like the high of the week. Okay, all the way down to, there's quite a few pips, over 1,000 pips. Gold dropped over the space of the week. you know what I mean? It's a big drop. 1,000 pips. And this candle's what, 2.5? Say what, 2,500 pips. Yeah, it's just about that. Okay, potential pound yen closure. Let's just see what gold does. Now, if gold can close above in the next 5 minutes, that would be a nice closure above. But again, still working with these big stop losses. If it closes above, it'll be like over 70 pips. Oh man, next week all the kids are off. Half term for Easter. It's gonna be crazy out here. At least the summer's coming, weather's getting nicer. Finally. Hopefully we don't get no April showers. Alright, JJ, come on. Alright, actually not go on. Don't push too much. Thinking of the stop loss here. Birthday month, that's right. That's right. Hope the weather's nice for that. Alright, GJ's pushing, gold's pushing too. I don't know if pound yen will close above, but I think gold looks like it wants to. Just need to catch some volume now. Alright, getting the closure above. Even the 30-minute bottom wick is still 56 pips. Okay, looks like GJ is not closing above, which is fine. Unless it moves 4 pips in the next 10 seconds, 6 pips, 7 pips. So, alright, not pound yen, but maybe gold. Alright, gold, give us a nice little bottom wick. And I'm going to take the break of this high. I hate when it does this. Now last week, the same thing happened last week. Gold pushed above, it closed above, it pushed up first before making a bottom wick. It came back down, created a bottom wick, pushed up a little bit, didn't re-break its own high, and then we fell. So we need the bottom wick on GJ for more entries. On gold, sorry. Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely need that bottom wick. You already know. Yeah, Benny's birthday is first. And then I'm a couple days after. I ain't gonna tell y'all when it is. I'm gonna just show up on stream. Business as usual. There's no days off when you work for yourself. But the weekend, I'm a party. Shooting, partying all month. Weather's getting nice too. Should go on holiday really. Take a little vacay. See what I mean with gold? Do you see what I mean? The same thing that happened before. Yeah, I'm going out this weekend actually. Going out this weekend. And I'm doing Soho House one weekend. I can't remember which weekend that is. It's on my diary. But yeah, I've been accepting invites all month. I'm not really no, I am quite sociable. Normally if people invite me somewhere, I'll go, but I'll never initiate, oh come, let's go here, let's go there. I'm always that person that, you know, you can just say, oh, I need to go somewhere, I want someone to come with me. Yeah, Mickey will come. That's the kind of friend I am. One that's always down for whatever. Okay, gold. Do you know what? I like this. I like this. If gold can push back up, how big is this? 33 pips. Stop loss. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Continuation pattern would be even better. But but I know that's a long way away. Yeah, gold doing exactly what I thought it might do when it opened and pushed up like that. But I mean, if this is just a nice long bottom wick, like I said, and if we close back above this resistance, if not, if we create a double top, as in we have a long, strong, bearish candle, then I think we're gonna have a sell. I think gold will push down first, create a support, then move up. That would be even better. Continue some structure. That would be wonderful. So I want to see how far this candle pushes down, but we can't really expect weak candles at this point. There's just so much volume in gold. Okay, 1 hour candle sort of rejecting that resistance. Okay, if we get a 4 hour continuation pattern, definitely getting in some buys. Definitely. But I like the idea of it creating structure to continue up. You know, we've got, I'm gonna call this, yeah. And then if we can get a higher low, keep pushing. Do you know what? Friday on gold, did I take a trade on Friday on gold? I think I did. But with gold being like this, alright, I was thinking Friday sell-off at first, not gonna lie, I was thinking Friday sell-off, and then it didn't quite come down to this support, and then it kept spiking down, and then every time I looked back, it was like back up here again. It's up here, and I'm like, okay, gold is not about to sell off for it to then gap up on Sunday, and now we're all the way up here. Mental. You cannot be stuck to a bias. As much as you want something to happen, you have to play the market, play what it's giving you. So I always have a if this then that, and you have to. If gold does this, or if the candle does this, then it's going to do that. But you can't just be stuck on, I expect it to do this, and I'm not going to change unless it does that. If you know what I mean. I used to be like that. I used to wait for exactly what I wanted to see and be very, I won't say, I guess kind of stubborn. But then in being stubborn, I'm missing moves. When I go back and I journal and I review, I'm like, okay, I saw that happening. Why didn't I do that instead? Like, it was clear. I'm getting clear confirmations, but because I'm stuck in a bias, I'm missing the move. Okay, at least the 15-minute didn't break the previous low. M15 continuation pattern. Oof. Look, we got a 15-minute triple top right here. This will be the third 15-minute resistance. Now I do prefer a closure above again, but if I get a 30-minute continuation pattern here, man, gotta take the buyers, right? Yeah, I think I'd have to take them buyers. Why'd it do that? Alright, that should be good. What's pound yen doing? Pound yen is chilling. Pound yen is chilling. I don't even want a pound yen sell off today. I hope all of this support held here was for a push up. Yes, Goldie. $15 continuation, 15-minute continuation pattern does actually look quite good. Annoyingly, can't lie. But I've got to wait for this 30-minute candle to close. But we've got a nice long bottom wick. $55 pip stop loss still. Man, these stop losses are killing me. Killing me today. I feel like I got really lucky with the one earlier. Well, not lucky. I used the entry candle. So if I had something like this again today, I would use the entry candle. Because this was my trade was here. I had no TP. I just knew I was going to close some at 30 pips, which is exactly what I did, which was about 32 pips actually. Because my magic keys was a bit slow and it pushed up, so I was like, okay, that works in my favor for once. But that was my trade earlier. So it wasn't a bad stop loss. It's actually a bit smaller. I remember it being about 25. Yeah. Alright, 15-minute candles closing in 1 minute. Let's see if we get that continuation pattern on 15. Let's check it out. Looks like it. Looks like it. You're going for the impulse entry. Makes sense. I'm actually gonna wait. When I drop to the 15 and I see these resistances to the left, yeah, I need to wait. I need that 30-minute closure. Hopefully gold can wait for me. But I don't even need it to wait, to be honest. You don't need to wait for me. If it wants to push, it can push. Either way, as long as we close above this resistance, I want to take buyers on the next candle going up. Okay, 15-minute bottom wick. Alright, good. The 15's pushed down. We're still respecting this previous 15-minute low, which is perfect, because if I get the closure above, I can use this 15-minute low as a stop loss. It's perfect. How far are we? So yeah, it's about 43 pips. Depending on how far this candle pushes up in the next 10 minutes. Hopefully not too far. But if you guys are going to get the entry, then if you're going to need it to break the highs now, right? And then keep pushing. Come on, gold. I think gold gets a new high during New York session though. I think it does. We get a new high for Asian. Look, this here was the London session, new all-time high. So where is the all-time high right now? It's 28.13, 31, 3,128.135. Let's go. It's not a previous high, so all-time high. So that's the all-time high. Eight minutes. That's good. Take your time, gold. Take your time. Take your time. I think this is the only time I've not wanted the candle to push too much. Just don't push too far above this resistance for me. To be fair, I was looking for this 30-minute candle to make a nice long bottom wick, so that when it re-breaks this high, it can push. So that is still on the table. Yeah, if gold re-breaks this high to the left, I'm going to get in. So we've got the closure above. We made the long bottom wick now. And that way I can get a bit of a shorter stop loss too. Do you know what? Sorry. I'm going to wait because the next candle is a new 4-hour candle. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I don't want to take a trade with 7 minutes left before the new 4-hour candle. I'm gonna wait. We're back to 4-hour candles at 2 p.m. My bad. I'ma chill. Yeah, I'm glad I waited. I would prefer a continuation pattern, to be fair. But I am expecting a 4-hour candle to have some volume when it opens, which is perfect. Okay, just over 5 minutes left. And then also, if we do get a continuation pattern, the next candle will actually be creating the support to push up. Look at that, pushing back down. Still got 4 minutes left. What's GJ doing? This feels like Friday markets, just because it's the end of the month. It feels like a Friday. Waiting for this monthly candle to close. It just feels like the end, but it's not the end of the week. I wonder if I can do that. Actually, I can. Alright, we're pushing back up. Just give us a weak bearish candle and that would be great. Alright, 3 minutes left. Don't do the move in 3 minutes. Why do you prefer London NY session over Asian session? Because I'm in London. Asian session, I'm trying to sleep. Asian session, I'm trying to sleep. So Asian session opens at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. yeah, and I don't normally see volume until about in between the hours of 12 till 2. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night to trade. And I'm quite an early sleeper as well. Early sleeper, early riser. I'm a morning person. So yeah, I'm up at like 5:36. So if I'm trading Asian session, I'm not getting up in the morning. Also that I don't really like movement in the Asian session. I mean, not to say that I've not seen it. But yeah, I don't really find much moves in Asian session. I used to go gym really early hours in the morning. Like sleep early, wake up, go gym, come back, sleep again. Because I like to go and it's very quiet. So I'd watch, sometimes I'd be in the gym and I watch the charts and I just don't see anything happening. So I'd just rather not trade it. And plus, back in the day when I used to backtest the whole day. Market open till market close. Like the day anyway. I never really took trades during Asian session. Like rarely did I take an Asian session trade. So yeah, Asian session is not for me. London session might be the better of the 3 sessions. It varies. It definitely varies. But I do prefer London session, especially with pound yen. Rarely. But yeah, I just prefer London and NY. I'll find either a trade in London with gold or pound yen, and if not, then definitely something in NY. There's not really a day where I've not taken any trades on both, especially across both sessions. Alright, so we've got the continuation pattern. I am going to have a buy stop above this high right here. So let this 4-hour candle make a nice bottom wick. Hopefully respect this previous low. And I'll be in a trade, be in some buys. Let's make this 4-hour candle pop. Let's go. Yeah. I like it. Let's end the month nicely. Oh, look at the size of that stop loss, 57 pips. I'm using entry candle low for a stop loss. Lock in some pips at 30 pips. Close some partials. Alright, let's get this lined up. I've got a little gap on my broker too. Okay, my entry's a little lower than that. All right, gold, let's make some magic. London session is the best. Plus we overlap into NY, best time zone to trade. I agree completely, and I might be biased, but I definitely agree. Yeah, I mean, I think most volume happens during London and NY anyway. I believe so. Now, if gold breaks this previous low, I'm deleting my buy stop. And I'm going to wait for structure. Yeah, it's broken a low. Stop loss is way too big for me now. Way too big for me now. Way too big. But could just be the 4-hour creating a bottom wick. And like Yi has said, we might have to wait for support. Oh, look at that. 1 hour close right on it. We might have a 1 hour double top here. Now, we pushed up into this area a couple times, pushed up, rejected, pushed up, and coming down. If gold closes below 31.15, I'm taking sells. Based on this 1 hour time frame right here, we've got an M pattern or double top. Boom, boom, boom. So if it breaks this neckline, we're going down. And the distance, so we've got 100 pips, so 90 odd pips. Yeah, literally down here. This will be my target, 3100 flat. Now we've engulfed. Oh yeah, gold might sell off, you know. Gold might actually sell off. The volume is coming in. That's nearly 100 pip drop in 5 minutes already. 80 pip drop. Gold is dropping. Damn, I need a closure below though. Hopefully it doesn't push too much. Still got 24 minutes left and it's already dropped 90 pips. Golly, crazy. Oh yeah, gold is moving. Gold is moving. Alright, let's see what happens at this support. If this support holds or breaks. But we did come down to it pretty quick. I mean, 23 minutes left. Right, so the things I want to see now. For sells, I want to see a closure below this support. Even though we've got these supports to the left, I think with volume we keep pushing down. So we've got NYSE open on the next 30-minute candle, and also a closure below this support because it's a 1 hour support and there's no key levels beneath that. So that's why there would be where I'm looking for a closure below. But if gold decides to hang about inside this range here, so let's be real, that's the resistance, right? If gold closes in this range and then we create a higher low above this support, then I think we'll continue pushing up. So now we just got to see where this candle's gonna close. Am I gonna wait? Should I wait? Are you guys gonna wait with me for another 22 minutes? Appreciate you, Rosie. Let's see what gold's ready to do. It's a nice little retest though. Nice retest of that support. Oh, what a drop. New 4 hour candle. Okay, if we respect this 4-hour low as well, I mean, we've got a long way before this candle closes, but if we do respect this previous 4-hour low, then yeah, obviously we've got more room to go up. What's this? That's in the way. Looks like NY might actually get an all-time high as well. 15 continuation pattern. Nah, 15 was holding up here. Definitely want to see how this candle closes, right? Me too. Me too. Me too. Very curious to see how this candle closes. Because we've had the retest of this support. We've engulfed this previous candle, but we just haven't closed yet. So could just be the 4-hour bottom wick. I'll give it another 17 minutes. Pound yen keeps on tapping this resistance, but we're not getting a closure above. What's going on today? This is some definitely end of the month market price action. Once we close above here, it's gonna fly. If it holds and we close back below this resistance, then we get a sell-off. Dum, 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 dum. Gold's messing about. It did reject Asian highs. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I think if this candle closes above, I think we're definitely going to get some more push up, more of a push up, just because of this structure right here. Gold is still very bullish, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got some sells later. I think you mean before market closes. Some end of the day sells. Alright, we've got a new 15-minute candle. Okay. Let's see if this 15-minute creates a support. If so, then I believe the next candle will confirm this support, respect it, and then continue up. And it'll be the start of the new 30-minute candle too. And we'll be up here. I still kind of want a closure above. So let me just look at pound yen. Pound yen is just, what are we doing here? Okay, so we got a support formed on pound yen. Not much of a 4-hour bottom wick, but we have broken a previous high already. So I think pound yen, I would love for pound yen to flip bullish and then push back up. But I don't really like the fact that we had this closure below this daily support down here back into this range. But I can imagine it creating a long bottom wick in this area, just like these wicks, but possibly longer if it pushes up more. Yeah, let me go back to the 30. But I'm going to keep an eye on pound yen prices. Still waiting for this closure above the resistance. It's a pretty clean range up to the first target would be 194, which is like 50 pips away. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for the pound yen buys. at least. But like I said, closure below this resistance, I think we sell down to, have we moved from a 4-hour level to a 4-hour level? Not for a while. Not for a while. So I hope God breaks this range, right? Yes. Yeah. My sister's getting me to draw some tattoos for her. You draw tattoos? Not for like, no. This is a one-off. This is a one-off. I like drawing, yeah, I can draw, but I'm not, I don't go around telling people, yeah, I'll draw that tattoo for you. Well, yeah, I'll draw that for you now. She's gonna show me some ideas and then I'll make it my own, or like change it to how she wants it as best I can. You know, fun fact. Right, gold closing in 6 minutes. Let's get it crack-a-lacking. Come on, gold. Come on, let's do something. Let's do something here. M15 continuation pattern down. Ooh. Hopefully not. I mean, I don't mind a sell-off. Either way, you know I'm looking for my closures. So if I get a closure above or below, either way, I'm taking a trade, right? Either way. GJ buys. If we finally get a closure, yes. Finally, but I don't know, man. GJ's got these wicks, these annoying wicks. It's like gold. All these wicks. Oh, we do have market open in 3 minutes. NYSE open even. Okay, doesn't look like we're going to get the pound yen closure. We're still going to stay below this resistance and respect these wicks up here, man. All right, what's next? What's next? Gold. All right, market open, ding, ding, ding. Oh, we're pushing down. Sells it is. Depends though, depends. So we're tapping into this area again. We still closed above this support and this support. So I want to see what happens once it gets into this area. The fact that it's driving down first is not really, it's not really a good look for me per se. Still need a closure below. But if we tap into this area, flip bullish and drive back up, then like I said, I think we'll get a new all-time high and then a sell-off. Pound yen pushing down. Still waiting for a pound yen closure below or above. Alright, so we've tapped down into the bottom of the range and this support below. If the 1 hour closes below, then obviously, yeah, we're going down. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. There's no setups just yet. I don't want to wait another half an hour for a move. Yeah, that's a bit long for me, I'm not gonna lie. But I will keep an eye on it. Still waiting to see if gold does close below 31.15. Then yeah, I think we're gonna have a nice little sell-off today. Still looking for this area where it is yeah, I think we get a sell-off, a bit more of a sell-off. So I want to see gold get to maybe 3100 flat. If it does sell 3100 would be my target. Nice psychological level, little retest. Pound yen, a closure below this resistance to then sell off, and or a closure above 193.57, that resistance for buyers up. But yeah, gold looks like it's dropping now. Okay, if it can clear this area, which it looks like it's cleared these wicks to the left now. I wish it was a closure below, man. It'd be all in. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a little sell-off, just a little sell-off, maybe some buyers back up. I wouldn't put it past gold, do you know, for it to sell down to get a better price to buy back up. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Do we have news tomorrow? I think tomorrow is the start of the news week. I believe we have jolts and services PMI at 3. It's usually on a Tuesday. ADP Wednesday, Thursday unemployment claims, and I think something. But yeah, got a packed news week this week, and NFP on Friday. Can't wait. But yeah, guys, good session. Unfortunately, didn't catch any trades. I think these gold buys would have been the move. Well, you know.